the other master.
Oh. You...
Master, watch out! Master, cut it to pieces!
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack.
Master, don't...
Hypocrite. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper. This is the answer! The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village. Restricted. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, the city would have been overrun with zombified That's why the bodies have been getting sent.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible.
No, they were probably just following orders. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeep, it must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place...
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose... This is the answer! That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat bun. The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why... Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition. And they grow... That's a primal instinct. Homunculi... What are you? A mystery and yet... Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course. A bomb?
He's trying to boon kill you. But you can...
You've seen it time and time again. You should... Their physical abnormal... Physical
Let's go, Master!
think about it, blood being pink instead of red that's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I had my suspicions about this... I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Shinigami, you don't...
Well, let me tell... I was just saying there was nothing odd about the color of human...
But why didn't the other master... It wasn't mentioned at all. Oh, right!
The rain sure has changed things. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and...
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the Master Detect. Maybe they all put... For example, they could have said there were some chemical... In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that... Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Now, you're finally...
Master's Mystery Phantom sure doesn't seem... Anyway, we gotta beat...
Fine. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate... It's over!
Recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement! It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag, if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The Blank Week mystery refers to a period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled bones.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's actually conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus. This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret! It's you!
Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the Mystery Phantom.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
Is that a solution blade?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to... Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived. You promised you would expose all... Well, perhaps you...
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, for I am Kanai Ward's...
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why? Can you answer that? Yes, that's it. I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago. All to resolve
it?
I knew they'd... So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently...
It's more like you...
Without me, I used everything at my disposal to but there was no way for me to fix the...
Why did you...
Do you want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward! You call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been... The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the... But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. You would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research...
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't
Hey, Master! There's something weird about this mystery phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
Huh?
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi. So I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints. That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for...
You did it.
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward yet.
What he says makes sense. The experiments created the defects, But if that's true, what crime is he...
Hey, Master, try to remember why. He's a phantom.
Yeah, he's no saint. You may wear the mask of a saint. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case. People were abducted across the world and turned into food.
I had no choice. They must eat, and besides, I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation. You saw the memo as well.
That doesn't make it...
At any rate, the procurement of these ingredients was done with the full... I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were...
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! You just flaunted their name to capture a criminal. In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnap. If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that, and we would never have come to
You still... You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
You used us. You hinted at unsolved... mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out...
Correct. Yomi wasn't in my way. If all he did was use the Peacekeeper, but of all things, he was working with Dr. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers. You got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi!
So everyone gathering here was all part of that mask guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal, you're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
What?
What happened to the other master detectives? Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to...
In the what?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives... That's why.
You'll pay. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals! You even killed my friends! For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
I didn't expect you. Tell me, do you really think...
Don't give...
Master, don't let... There's something off about this mystery fan.
Huh? What?
People of Kana, they're all mystery phantoms!
Oh?
Kanai Ward must remain even they haven't realized No. They must, their very
They...
Take a good look. Aren't they labeled as defective? You made them to protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed.
I know. I will expose...
Master's mystery!
This must be a mystery.
What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this?
Shut up!
How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right. But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me! If you've draped the city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth!
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master!
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one. It's about him.
Ooh, that's true. You're right. Thank you,
It's my job to...
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth.
Let's do some deep...
A channel location. The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus!
No, stop. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting
yourself! Huh?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, which means you're not a defective 3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus that was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
How about this? The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's #1. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of #1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of #1?
He doesn't look like the #1 we saw. So maybe he's... If you looked just like #1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the W. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as...
I see. Right. It's so... But it's not. You're still not...
What's with him?
Master, this could be...
Huh? Something strange about this phantom. What is he hiding? It just feels... off.
For now, let's figure it all out.
Here! Yeah. Speaking of which, that wound. All the other mystery phantoms I struck with a...
It's not a mystery.
Huh?
I'm sure of it.
That's the real...
Took you long enough to figure that out?
How did you enter the...
I'm getting bored of it. Next time I'll come at you. Only one of us. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try. This is it! Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami, but there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the mystery labyrinth.
Master,
Well, I've never used coalescence with him.
then...
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
This is it! I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was it. So, Makoto used coalescence on me?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we sewed. Here, I said, lend me a hand. That was when you allowed me to...
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami!
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
Number... What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami... Shinigami? What?
I can't say. I promised.
Promised?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Watch out!
Why am I able to use number one's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean my true identity is... The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number one Makoto Kagutsuchi! That's... So you finally reached the conclusion? You are number one from the WDO. And I'm the homunculus. I'm number one of the world detective? That's why even this solution blade was obtained. But on the video feed, number one looks like an old man. That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become number one, they all had many enemies. And that old... Wait! What about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated...
But a detective in training? What? That's you. Looks like you've been working toward being a... You may be part of the organization, but you haven't...
It's true that there is a train. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu You swapped places with a person named Yuma. It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times. So, then the real you... Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are number one of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number one. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory, anyway. Our minds work the same way, after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan. However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward.
Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number one, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook! Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth. You realized I was number one? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight. Because you and I have the same face. I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original. But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward. If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam free? As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment. Waiting? To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly. Which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals. Perfect crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation
and #1 of the World Detective Organization. I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along? Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan. Oh, so I can kill you here!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city, if you expose the truth, many people, no matter how hard you try to destroy homunculi may not be human. I won't let anyone take...
Sorry, but I won't let you kill Max. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the Master?
If this is the... maybe...
What?
If what he said is true, you're finally... You are a threat. You discarded your pride as a detective and made a... You are dangerous. That's why I must...
He's wrong, Master!
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were but if I disappeared, it would be a small price to... Which means it's my turn. I should...
Wait!
That's right! But I saw the truth! I actually know what it is now! And now that I do, I've realized if I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen?
That doesn't matter!
It does! This is their problem! Will the Yuji go after them again? Is there any way... When I think about what's best... Yes, that's the correct decision. Doing that will allow the people of... I wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means I have to remain here for the good of everyone I love.
sacrifice yourself? You're just not deciding that on your own? I'm not going to let you! You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of that makes you no better. You're not alone. You've got a kind, tease.
I didn't ask for this! I don't—
You may not remember you. I'll never forget. I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WD. So, you really want to form a pact?
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't ya? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that? I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me and that's the path you chose. You even sacrificed your memories, so my being here with you, what's right or wrong can change depending. There are infinite correct answers. There's only one definite truth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate. But right now, you have to. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me, just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution.
I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it. But... there is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I believe that from the bottom, so happiness shrouded
Real happy. You believe that could exist in
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this?
A copy couldn't accomplish it. But you think you can? You're an empty shell. Do you honestly think you can make—
I'm by your side, Master.
I know she. My memories in my past. Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1. The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi!